Every year, the Westminster Kennel Club holds the best dog show in the world in New York. There were 2,600 dogs entered this year, and we went to the show and talked to a lot of dogs and a lot of owners. We like the dogs best. The actual judging takes place on the floor of Madison Square Garden. It's a lot more fun out back where all the dogs are. I must have approached more than 100 dogs, and I didn't meet one single mean dog. They all seemed glad to see me. I'm sorry I said those mean things about you.
She'll forgive you. She's very forgiving.
I wish you television viewers were this uncritical. A lot of owners make fools of themselves over their dogs, won't let them alone.
No, his goal in life is to spend his entire time in my lap.
They brush them for hours. Not a tough life for a dog. Oh, is this his head up here?
That's his head.
The handlers do so much fooling around with them, though, that half the time you can't recognize what kind of a dog it is. Owners tie them up with little ribbons and in general make some of the dogs look ridiculous. I kept thinking that maybe people should be kept away from dog shows. Just bring the dog and leave. There were a lot of breeds I never heard of, too.
An Egyptian Pharaoh Hound.
Irish Wolfhound.
Chesapeake Bay Retriever, his name's Tonka. He's a Borzoi. The Russian Wolfhound. Saluki. English Setter.
English Setter. They're always looking for a lot of exotic breeds. A Polish...
Lowland sheepdog. We went over to Poland and brought him home 4 years ago.
Why would anyone go to Poland to get a dog? How do you say, here boy, in Polish anyway? I grew up with an English bulldog. This was our great bulldog, Gifford. Called him Giffy. The bulldogs weren't shown the day I was there. There was just one left in his cage. Dogs don't seem to mind being cooped up. I think they like being where people can't get at them. The winner was a dog named Rocky Top Sundance Kid, known as Rufus around the house. They say he's a colored bull terrier. I know George Patton had one of these. I liked the dog better than I liked Patton. We took this picture of Rufus before we knew he'd won. Here he is after he won. Rufus seemed like a nice enough dog, but I don't know how they decided that he was the best of all 2,600 dogs in the show. I think dogs are more dependable. They make better friends than people make. Dogs don't disappoint you the way your people friends do.